Hey everybody, Armored Angel here, advocating like a mother. I'm getting ready for bed, but I saw a friend's video on TikTok, and what she said was very compelling, and it totally makes sense, and it happens to all of us when you think about it. She said standing up for herself cost her everything, and that is exactly how it is for victims of DV. Because that other person, once you put up those boundaries and you tell them you're not going to deal with it anymore and you stand up to them, they absolutely hate you at that point. And they will never admit that they were wrong. Even when you nicely try to tell them that they're being wrong, they cannot accept it. I once told a person, I said, just because you believe that doesn't mean it's true. It doesn't. You know, they choose to believe negative about you because they're the negative person, okay? They're the negative in the scenario, not you. But what she said makes total sense. When you start to stand up for yourself, they're never going to admit that they're wrong. They're never going to give in. You know, it's only going to get worse after that point. And that's when you have to say goodbye to that relationship, whether it's, friends, family, whoever. If they cannot admit that they were ever wrong and try to destroy you, that's someone with a very closed mind. If they cannot ever self-reflect to think, oh, wow, maybe I was wrong, If they can't do that, it's never going to be the same. But what she said completely reigns true. It will cost you everything. And what are the choices? Deal with the abuse or stand up for yourself? The logical answer is to stand up for yourself because, like I said before, they can murder you if you let the abuse continue and continue. So what she said was really hit home. That is what happens. It costs you everything.